Hello everyone. Isn't it ironic how the loudest people are normally the ones making drama? It's Starfield all over again. People will work day and night nitpicking, complaining, making the smallest argument to vent about. Meanwhile, the people that actually play Starfield are busy gaming, exploring, building ships, just enjoying the game. So I was a little skeptical about making this video and thus flaming on drama about Skyrim, so I'm just going to be as fair as I can sound. So first things first, why are people complaining about Skse? Tell me this isn't your first time modding a game or finding out that Steam updates your game. Let's all just stop overreacting about mods being broken, you know. Turn off automatic Steam updates, or back up your base files and saves, or run your modded games through mod organizers. Everyone that is complaining about their broken mods failed to do one of these things, and they are trying to play their game on the most recent, newest version with old mods. So no, I don't buy into this whole unneeded venting about the update broke my Skse mods, when you guys know full well there are still plenty of people playing Skse mods even on Skyrim 9.7 SE. And for those of us on AE, we're on 353 or 640. So no, I don't buy into the updates breaking my mods and it's game over. Now, onto the main complaints, the future of paid mods. I can say from personal experience that my old modding slogan used to say, I support free mods because free mods build a community. That was me, that was my old slogan. That was me before I realized that it's possible to have both free mods and paid mods. In fact, we've been doing this for years before Bethesda's marketplace. We called it Patreon, paywalls. It was mostly frowned upon at first, but over time, people began to see it as optional. In the internet where there are plenty of free mods that are already available. So it was never a huge deal. However, when Bethesda opened marketplace, people were even quicker to complain about. Even though Creation Club and Patreon kind of both do the same thing, except Creation Club filters for lore-friendly and immersive mods, as in no Thomas the Tank Dragons or absurd clothing mod that makes your characters wear modern clothing like it's The Last of Us Dovahkiin edition. 2. Creation Club allowed modders to be officially sponsored, thus removing any need for random third-party websites like www.downloadxboxmods.com or something, or download Russian Skyrim mods. Number 3, Creation Club was legally commercial safe for modders. While Patreon gives modders all the money, modders can't really sell anything on Patreon legally, especially if they have anything ESP or Skyrim related. So Creation Club is legal, able to be officially sponsored, and Bethesda receives their fair share in what they deserve from owning their own IP. So some people complain here about how much should Bethesda actually get from modders, and the truth is, let's not start counting shares just yet. Let's just back up and remember that Skyrim belongs to Bethesda first. It's their IP. They deserve to be legally included in any mod revenue, except in the cases where someone makes a mod with 100% custom assets and zero Skyrim involved. Let's compare this to companies like Nintendo that not only DMCA strike any mod edit, but simply asking for legal commissions will get you in a slew of legal trouble. So typically, for all that don't know, when you work with IPs that aren't yours like Batman or Spider-Man, legally you always need to respect the cut they require, and Bethesda, from what I hear, is being more than generous with their mod creators. So I won't stand for any of this Bethesda slander that's been going on, because I know full well that Bethesda supports their fans, unlike Nintendo or Rockstar or any other gaming company that launches witch hunts if you so happen to edit their game. So all this new age post Fallout 76 Bethesda hate has me really wondering how many haters are actually fans of the games or are just another casual gamer stopping by to leave a negative review on Bethesda. All I can say is, for shame. Many of us that actually play Skyrim and mod this game do so because we love the source material and we love the base game, and we make mods to make it even better. In fact, sometimes making a feature too good creates resentment to the original source. Like, what do you mean my vanilla Skyrim doesn't have a high poly 4K female standalone armor complete with custom effects, jiggle physics, and a microscopic attention to detail? Gee, Bethesda must suck, huh? What do you mean my vanilla combat doesn't have Sekiro parry and JRPG combo animation finishers? Wow, Bethesda sucks. Like, the reason Skyrim doesn't have what a mod has is because that's not what the developers wanted to achieve in the first place. And modders have all the time in the world to check out their features, even putting in new stuff years later. So the last thing I want to add is the double standard. For years, people have been praising the Skyrim modders and all the wonderful things modders have done for Skyrim and so forth, yet on the other hand, the moment anyone mentions actually supporting mod authors, people actually get upset. Like, all of a sudden in this these mods aren't good enough. They're hobbies, they're casual things, like this custom high poly armor someone did should be free because modding is just a hobby, or this quality creature overhaul replacer someone did should be free because modding is not a real job. This beautiful scripted house with multiple adoptions, waterfalls, nav mesh, NPCs should be free because I could do the same thing on The Sims 4. So like I said on my blog post, all of us that labor in modding have something parallel in common to game development. Whether you are scripting, doing animations, models, level design, even questing, we're all part of this game design sphere where we are all either freelancing or in a game studio. So we all know how the work gets done. Plus, anyone can upload a game edit and call themselves a hobbyist. Some are able to make mods because they do so out of free time because they have a primary job. Others aren't so lucky and they literally feel it more when they receive the smallest of donation. And then there's the small percentage of modders that mod full-time while living off commissions in gaming and other requests. So either way, everyone that mods always invests in their time, their labor, and sometimes even their own models for free. So to receive any compensation is only fair. In fact, to volunteer for free is kind of something we all take for granted, especially on the internet. Everyone's been saying for years that modders deserve to be paid and recognized and all these honeyed words, but when paid mods are around the corner, suddenly mod authors don't deserve a chance to be paid. I say it's good for modders to have the option to do both free mods and paid mods in order to support them. So there's definitely a divided perspective in the gaming community between those that actually play Skyrim and Bethesda games and those that just casual play and hate Bethesda. There isn't really a huge part of Skyrim modders that make mods simply to hate on Bethesda, as much as there is a majority that make mods because they love Skyrim, Fallout, and whatever other source material they enjoy. I'll just end by reminding people, if you love your beautiful modded game, if you use any modded armors or assets made by a modder, if you use any custom follower or house or quest or whatever, anything that's made by somebody else, maybe just consider, don't be a hypocrite. Either delete your mods or support the mod authors, but don't protest while you are taking advantage of someone else's free labor. Let's save that for the Dunmer and Argonians. All that mod authors are asking for is to have actual support, rather than be at the mercy of whoever decides to donate, if any. I know personally, as a mod author, if it weren't for the kindness of websites like Nexus Mods, modders will have like zero advantage of being compensated even slightly, because Nexus Mods allows modders to receive a portion of donations, even if they don't have Patreon or Ko-Fi or any other thing. They still go out of the way to make sure that modders get compensated in some way or another. So anyways, thanks for watching. I know personally, as a mod author myself, I will continue to make free mods, and if I have the opportunity through officially being supported by Bethesda, I would even choose to make a paid mod here and there. But I will always be open to the idea of having both options on the table, because that's just who I am. That's what I believe in. That mods should be both ways. That you can have both free mods and mods that are paid exclusives to those that really want them and that are able to support the mod author directly. So anyways, thanks for watching. Here's a few free mods that I won't take for granted, that are worth every penny, even if they were paid mods.